Hello amazing people, Hazel Bulubisi here. Welcome back to my channel. As today you can see I have a guest with me. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Jolina Dupoy. I'm a what? I can say I'm a digital content creator. That's what I can start. And what else?
What do you like doing?
Oh, I'm supposed to give in a whole bio.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. I like making fun videos. I like having fun with my friends. And I love math.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I brought her here today because we've both been abroad at some point in our lives. And I figured let's talk about it and see what you think about life abroad. Because I feel like people romanticize it so much. Yeah.
I wish I was told.
I know. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yes.
So first I'll ask, where did you stay?
I was at the University of Kent, England.
You went to study?
Yes, I went to study my master's. It was for 2 years, from 2017 September to 2019 December.
Okay. Did you like it?
I'll tell you, me and England have had a love-hate relationship. It's a very nice country. I like how things work. I like things are accessible. You can traveling is very easy. Events are fun. What I didn't like is, it's a lonely place. It's so lonely. It's extremely lonely, especially for me. I like making unnecessary noise. If I wake up, I just want to be, if someone tells me, let's go there. What time?
You're ready.
I'm coming. Or if I'm stressed, I just call a friend and I'm like, you guy, I'm stressed, so we go out. You know? Yeah. But in England, at you guy, I'm stressed. Someone will tell you, yo, I have bills to pay. Nah.
You're left alone.
And you're like, man, what can I do? So it was a love-hate relationship. And I remember even coming back, I told my friends, why didn't you tell me it was like this?
It was like this. I know, no one ever tells you.
Why didn't you tell me that you had to learn for yourself? I'm like, bro, I could have still gone, but I could have come prepared.
Psychologically.
Yeah, I was really, it took.
At all.
Yeah.
I get it, and I think it's everywhere. I don't think it's only England. I just think in general, I guess, being abroad, especially the first year, you get so lonely.
Bro, me, I went to my dad, I'm not coming back for Christmas. Daddy, I'm not going.
Hey! I need to reach there and you're
bro,
like,
November, yo, can I come home in December? I was like, I'm so sorry, Dad, I'm sorry. Can you just book for me my ticket? I want to come back home. And it was, I felt so played.
I know the feeling. I totally understand because I feel like I'm also like that. Like I've lived in Rome for 5 years. I think it's even 6 now. And still, every chance I have to go home, I'm going. There's no way I'm staying. I feel like you're punishing me if you tell me to stay. Like, why? Don't you understand? And the thing is, the people who have never left never get that point.
I never used to get it.
Yeah, until you go abroad, that's when you realize, hey.
I never used to get why people come back with a different accent.
Exactly.
I never used to. I'm like, okay, just because you went to England doesn't mean you have to come here with a, hi, my name is her. I'm like, you don't have to do that. Then I went.
You came back with an accent.
I was like, I understand. It's not that you come back with it. It's because I went to the shop and then I asked, first of all, did you know Elastoplast is a company?
No, you're lying.
It's not the thing.
It's not the thing. It's not the thing. No. So the thing is called what?
So it's a bandage. So now, so I actually went. I went to the shops. Me being me, I'm like, hi, can I get an elastoplast? They're like, what? Is that? I'm like, what do you mean what? As in, I want an elastoplast. That's when my shoes were really hurting. So I'm like, guys, I just need an elastoplast. Then she's like, for what? What do you want it for? Because she didn't understand what I was asking for. So I told her, my shoes are hurting. Can you give me like something that can, stop that part?
That pain.
So she was like, oh, you mean a bandage?
Oh my God.
That's what it's called.
No.
Okay.
I thought a bandage is the one for
That's it. I'm like, bro.
Kenyans. I swear.
So that's when I understood. Anyway, so now it's the way you pronounce the words. They don't hear.
Understand. No, but let me. I find that so unfair because I'm like, if we can understand what they're saying, why can't they understand us?
But you also, you need to understand you're in their country. They're not in your country.
Still.
What do you mean?
Ignorant.
It's like you someone coming to your house and telling you, I don't like how that sofa looks like. You need to change it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, but what I don't like is people coming and forcing it.
Exactly,
you can switch it on and off. Because for me, even personally, if I talk slow, and in a long period, is when you can hear it. But if I talk small bits and pieces, you can't.
You can't hear it.
So you have to.
But then again, I don't know. On that point, I still feel like they're forcing it down your throat. Because even me, let me give the example of Italian. Until now, I hate saying that I don't know Italian because they're like, you've been living in this country for how long? Why don't you know it? And I'm just like, I don't know. That wasn't my purpose when I was coming here.
You're coming to bed and you're out.
Yeah, not to learn the language. Only when I reached, I realized most people don't even know how to speak English.
Yeah.
So you actually have to learn if you're going to survive there.
That's cool. I wish I went to especially I wish. Okay,
Stressful.
it's stressful, yes, but you come back with the language apart from your education. It's something. It's like a plus.
Yeah, I agree. It's a plus.
It's a plus.
Yeah,
and not like England where you just learn English. If you didn't know.
I miss it. You have no idea. So first, when you landed there, what were you shocked about, or what? Not excited really. What didn't you expect when you reach and you're like, okay, this is happening? Or when did it hit you that you actually left home?
I was blessed to have guys who made it easy for me during the period. Like I remember, shout out to Anne-Marie. We booked the same flights. Even though we went on the same flight, I booked, I think, Qatar, and she went to the Emirates because we needed to land at the same time in the airport. Okay. So she's the one who helped me from the airport because she used to study there. No, she was studying there, but she was on her last year and I was coming to my first year of my master's. Okay. So she helped me from the airport to the school, helped me to unpack. And then, believe it or not, that first day I landed, I went to the club. But see, in my defense, okay. My cousin was also there.
You didn't have jet lag?
Bro, man, I never know what that is.
I just landed.
Every single time I land, usually on the move. Yeah. So my cousin was there, and there were so many guys from Kenya. I think if I can count, there were around 10. And
you see, that's one thing I envy about the UK. In Rome, before, I think I met Kenyans like in my 3rd year of living there. That's after I've landed. First of all, I expected everyone to know English. Me, I was in shock when I reached. I'm like, no one speaks English. And even the ones who speak English, they don't want to speak English. They're just like, and you feel like an outsider because if you don't know their language, you're practically an outsider. So I think the moment you learn how to speak their language is when they're more open towards you. Oh. Yeah, so I think that was my biggest shock when I reached.
So what shocked me was the daylight saving thing. I was so confused. Like I'm here shopping. I'm like, oh my God, it's getting late. I need to catch my bus. The last bus is at 6:30. And then I check my watch. I'm like, it's 4. I was so confused. It took me, literally took me time to understand what happened. And also the timing.
The timing
for buses.
Yeah, that thing. I'm such a guy. I used to get pissed off because I'm seeing the bus. I'm trying to stop it. It's not stopping.
And they close the door and you're looking at them running. Guy!
That's the most annoying thing ever. Yeah.
Okay, we're going through character development.
What else did I want to ask you? So, what did you like and hate about the place? Is there anything you hated or liked?
I liked it was a new experience. That's what I liked about it. Yeah. I liked how organized it is.
Yeah, the organization.
Oh my God. I liked how things are in structure. And then I like how open it is in terms of it's not so limited. You can do so much in that country. Problem is it's very expensive to move around, but it's worth it.
But did you get a chance to go around?
Yes. That was my life. I had, again, I was blessed to have friends within different places. So I had a friend in Manchester, Liverpool, Sheffield is another place. It's like I was my second home. Leeds, do are very many, Brighton. So the good thing is, I used to, because Kent is like the southeast of London. So when you go to London and then you can't have, if you're rich, you can move.
Okay.
Me, life is hard. Okay. So I preferred, if I'm going to London, let's say I'm going to Birmingham to visit now some friends, I'll make a tour in terms of I'll go to London, then I'll go to Birmingham, Leeds, Northampton. So I just visit different places, and then I can just be like a 1 week of traveling.
Yeah.
So that's what I enjoyed about it. I was able to go outside London. I mean England. It was cheap to travel from there. I saw some artists which were very amazing. So that's what I loved about it. It was giving you so much.
It's open.
What I hated. Point number 1 is that thing about time for buses. Man,
I know. It's
the driver can see you running for the bus.
And they just go.
I stopped running.
Even me, I stopped.
I was like, fuck it.
Because you get pissed off. You're so annoying. Like, what's wrong with you?
But I always say, leave. But if you want to leave, go. Because they just look at you.
And then they close the door and they go.
And they drive off.
It's the worst.
I was like, bro, at least open. There's some drivers who are really nice.
Yeah,
if they saw you running, they'll actually stop the bus, open for you the door, and you enter. Those ones are the lovely ones. The rest, Another
but that's at the bus stop though, not anywhere.
No, just at the bus stop. Yeah, the main bus stops.
You know, the day you used to stopping matatus. Sometimes I forget. So I remember there's a day I'm really trying to tell the drivers you open the door because I thought he had stopped. Kumbe he'd stopped because of the lights. I looked so stupid. I felt so dumb. I just walked.
But I understand. Those are things even end up appreciating. Like What else didn't I like? I didn't like the weather. It was either too hot or too cold. And then when it's raining, you can't use an umbrella because if you use an umbrella, it's going with the wind.
Oh yeah, because the UK it rains
I'm telling you, I've done character development in that country. And also the one now, for me, the top worst was being lonely.
Yeah.
Even though I knew many people, it was still a lonely place.
Yeah, that's true.
You're always in your room. From Monday to Friday, you're not interacting with anyone apart from guys. Yes, you will interact with your flatmates. It's not the same because also them they're there to study. So they'll be in their, let's say in exam time, first of all, they'll be reading. But for when you're reading, but sometimes you just need a break.
A break. It's not like you're like, okay, let's go.
Man, and I think that's what even helped me in my uni. Because in my uni, when I'm stressed, I'm like, okay. Someone tells me, even though it's not someone far, your neighbor. You can be like, where are you? As you just figure some laps around the estate, then you go home.
Have a break.
That plays a really big place in your mental space.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
Yeah, so if you want to go abroad, you need to make sure just psychologically prepare yourself.
You're mentally okay. But they actually, you should be mentally, not okay like perfect, but
just prepare yourself.
Because it's easy to be depressed. I think I know like half of the guys who have gone to England say at some point I was depressed. Some phase in my life I was depressed.
Yeah.
So if you're not strong, and if you don't have people who check up on you every day.
Yeah, that's true. You also need a community. Especially when you just leave, at least have your people at home who always look.
Yes, and then also another thing is now trying to call them at that time.
Yeah, time difference.
Yeah.
That's true.
Time your mom is calling you like, because England was 3 hours.
3 hours. Mine is 2.
Ours was 3. Now, 3 was what time?
During winter.
Yes, then now after April or some May it becomes 2. So I remember at like 4 o'clock, I'm in class, bro. My mom is just there. I'm like, Mom, see chill. I'm in class. So by the time even you're leaving class at 6, it's 9.
9 for her, yeah.
And she's going to bed. So by the time even you guys could patana,
it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, you just have to plan. Because like for me and my mom, imagine we talk every day.
Must be nice. I think I used to take like 1 week.
Hey, 1 week. My mother can die. If I don't call her, so we plan. Yeah, true.
She has 2 disposable people.
So you're fine. She's fine.
This one doesn't talk to me. Who do I feel like conversing with today?
Hi, my next question is, did you ever date there? Not dating relationship, but even just going out on dates. Trying like online dating, I don't know, meeting someone at a
I think I
tried. But you were always in Kenyans anyway, so.
First of all, maybe Kenyans and brothers and sisters.
Of course.
Who are all...
No, I mean like outside, not Kenyans.
I found it very difficult at that time when I was in England. But now, when I'm old, I'm like, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
But at that time, I couldn't see myself dating a white guy.
True.
Because, you
It's
know,
different.
it's because the last time you've been, because I think when I used to hang out with my flatmates, and then there was a meme from the country, like, just any funny meme that guys have posted on Twitter, and then you're dying by
but
yourself.
you can't explain.
So she's like, why did you say it? And she's like, what's so funny about it? Now you've killed the joke. Now you've killed it.
It's not nice anymore.
I was enjoying it. Now it was spoiled for me. And I was just like, if that is how I'm struggling with friendship.
You can imagine dating.
Okay, I tried entering this, is it Tinder or Bumble?
Bumble.
What? Yeah, that one. I tried, I think after 1 week, I was like,
It's not a must.
Nishukisha tafadhali.
I understand when I tried it, I was like,
No.
Because I have such a bad story. I'm just like,
What? Share us with the story.
no, it was so weird. Because it was during, I think it was after COVID there, before it was, like when things had just started opening up. So you talk to the person, like, yeah, let's have an online date. I was like, okay, so that
Online
works
date?
for me. Yeah, for me it was fine, because I'm like, at least I can see before I meet you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could. I don't know. I just had a film, but I was like, okay, let me just do this online date thing. So we like Skyped, I think. And
Bro,
then,
you actually went on a date on Skype.
yeah, it was Skype.
So let me
But
ask
then
you.
me, I had high expectations because, first of all, in January, you're taking me out on a date. I expect you to
8 o'clock be there.
yes, something like that. But I expected you to like buy me food or something. It's a date and then first, okay, he didn't buy food. That
No,
was-
show your working. How does he buy you food and it's an online date?
See, he sends it.
Deliveroo.
Yeah. A date is a date.
Hey,
the
you
guy
should
should
high
buy food.
expectations.
So
So high.
no, but okay, it was just some weird thing because it was like, oh, we barely talked because I think I saved and I was like, Z. So he was like, let's play, I don't know, games online. I'm like, what is this? It was, it was weird. So we played. I don't even know if you ask me what games they were. I don't know. I didn't even understand how they work. It was just things blowing up. I'm just like, no. After I said never again, I blocked
So you left him hanging? You blocked him?
No, I said bye. So I said I have to go. After we finished our game, I was like, I'm done.
His
So-
game, you mean?
but yeah.
So actually,
After that, I was just like, me and online, no. And then also in Italy, I feel like they really, and I said it again, they really, like for them, black girls is a fetish to get with a black girl. So I was just like, I don't
how
think
is that,
I
by
want-
the way?
It's really annoying.
Because I know, at least a good thing is I know in England, there are very many
In
black
Italy,
people.
it's extreme. They see a young black girl, they just think you're a prostitute. They want to pick you up on the street. Because of the old men, hey, it's tiring.
So now that you've said that you are doing COVID, how was it during COVID? I can imagine because I was thinking.
No, I was lucky enough to leave the day before the country went into lockdown. But then I had to go back like in September. But then we went back and then we went into lockdown again. So that's when I stayed. But at that time things had improved. It wasn't so bad. Yeah.
So was it even more lonely?
Yeah, it was because if you're in quarantine in the house alone. But me, because I came home, I remember I left my housemate in the house. He was really suffering.
So was it a house with a flatmate, yeah? Or you used to in a house?
Yeah. in a
Okay,
house.
okay.
Yeah, because we were just two. But then after a while, because now you could go out, at least you could walk around, you can go to the supermarket.
Okay.
When things improved, so it wasn't so bad. Because me, when I went back, it really improved. At least for Rome, it was more open. The northern cities were the ones that were closed.
I think I could have died if I was in England and it was during COVID.
Yeah, so that's me. I pushed to come home. I was like, there's no way I'm getting stuck here. Like I'd stayed in that house for a week before I left, and I was feeling like I'm going mad. Like, no.
I can imagine.
And then you're seeing people in Kenya having fun. You're like, ah.
Okay, I was to be one
But
of those
then
people
anyway,
who
it
wanna
came.
Shout. I used to be like,
You said you studied medicine, yeah?
Yeah.
Were you called upon to do anything like at that time?
No. Yeah, for students, we didn't do much. We were just, because I remember we were told there was lockdown and we went into lockdown. I saw in the UK though, med students were being called upon.
really?
I think I saw something like that somewhere on YouTube. I'm not sure, maybe.
I didn't
But
know.
in Italy, no, it was just the residents, the resident doctor.
Wait. Oh, give me a second to understand that point. I'm a student in a different country.
Like in 4th year, 5th year.
But you want me to go?
No, not only international, like even the UK students.
Yeah,
themselves.
but what about the international students? Like, you want me to go die there?
There was a shortage of doctors.
Yeah.
So I go die there.
But that's it.
But
It's
you've
your
taken
job,
an
it's your
oath.
sport. Yeah, you have to cater to.
So at least let me come and die in one country. Okay, I understand about helping, but what about if I'm not comfortable? Like if
don't go. But why did you join medicine? You know there are those risks.
you know how people say me, like personally, I went to England, after I got my degree, I was like, cheers.
Cheers, bye. I'm done.
Me, I've gone back.
You know, they don't understand that point. Even me tell them, me, I'm done. Once I'm done, I'm going. They're like, you don't want to stay here. I'm like, no, to do what?
Now that's the point I was even telling you guys. I feel like introverts enjoy, some introverts enjoy it more. But you're not an introvert per se. But not 100. You still like hanging out with your friends, like Fidel, everyone else.
My friends.
Yes.
But if it's someone I'm not used to, I won't talk.
There's some guys who also friends. It's very difficult. Just like being in their own space, like their own space. So like I have friends who literally work there and they're enjoying it.
They're enjoying it.
Me seeing myself there, I was like, how? So because I was really struggling, and they never used to understand why I'm struggling. It was really hard.
Yeah.
So now,
You'd rather stay home.
yeah. Okay, no, I enjoyed that degree. I enjoyed the experience, and I'll do it again. If I was meant to go back, I'll do it again.
But now, given the chance, to study, yes, you'd do it. But if you're told, okay, you have a job, you can't work there. Or anywhere else, not in the UK exactly. If you just get a job abroad.
Now.
Can you leave?
As in now.
Okay, before and now.
Before, no. I won't lie to you. Before, nah. I needed to come back. It was a must.
Okay.
But now, I can compromise.
You can.
I can.
Why?
I can.
Would you
Nairobi.
like to
Hey, Nairobi.
Struggles.
The only reason why I like coming back, or that I like being here and working, you can do side hustles very easy.
Very easily, that's true.
I believe even YouTube is not like you mean. And even getting your guys to do content with you, it's not that hard. Because even that's what it's with me. With friends, it's easy for me to get guys to do my videos with me.
Yeah.
And my side hustle is very, very easy to work with.
Mm-hmm.
But, as in, Kwanzaa, when I pay that tax, and then I'm seeing the country being useless, it umas me. And I'm just like, I'm seeing the education system, it's and then the public schools, it's compared to, let's say, when you go to England, the public schools are actually
good. They're
very good.
Even the hospitals,
they're very, very good. Like personally, I can use them.
The public,
it's just now you start thinking now, we're in that age of now, you start thinking about kids, you start thinking about your husband, you start thinking about how to make money and make it in terms of it will make money for you in the future. That is why I live.
Okay.
Yeah. Because now here, bro, am I going to pay school fees? Because you know how much school fees is right now? When you in Rara, and
elsewhere.
And elsewhere is a special school. We love it by the way. Do you know what Rara is paying right now?
No, how much is it?
We were living with 90, we left with 90 per term. Bro, it's now paying 2 sock.
You're lying.
2 sock.
Okay.
Per term.
Yeah, but right now life here is so expensive as well.
Per term.
At least abroad, you know, if you're paying that tax, you're seeing where it's going.
Yeah, trades are working. As in the streets are clean. There's water. As
steamer doesn't go. You come back and like
And that's why right now I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, if I'm told to move,
you would go.
And it's a good job, but then I'm packing my shit and I'm leaving.
And you're going.
I'm sorry for my family, my Africans, but see a must by the way. Because someone in the office said a very good comment. I took it very deeply. They said, you'll only enjoy Kenya. People who enjoy Kenya are the rich.
That's true. I think
and
so.
That's a point that I wanted to say no. Then I stopped, I thought about it. I'm like, bro, that's actually true.
It's true.
If you can afford to go to Masai Mara, bro, you're enjoying
you're
it.
Privileged.
Yeah, if you're paying tax not affecting you, That's our, or if it's just so easy when you have money in Nairobi.
To survive.
And then also there's no like side jobs like in England, how for example if the nurses, the guys who work at the homes for domestic cleaning and everything, it's very hard to get that for like here. It's only the guys. First, they're not paid well. Two, it's not like anyone can do it.
Yeah, it's not like there even a student can apply.
Bro, I used to work when I was in England. I used to get some chums, and that's the chums which helped me like travel a lot.